Now, first up, we're gonna look here at the 1939 wheat penny. Now, first, what you wanna look for is doubling, a double die obverse. So you wanna look for doubling on the date 1939 itself, which we can see where the arrows are pointing, that doubling occurring. And then also you want to look for that on the RTY of the word Liberty on the front of the coin, and Lincoln's eye and ear. So always be on the lookout for that. Now, in 1939, here is a double die obverse. It's graded at a mint state grade, mint state 64 brown, but if it was graded at a red grade instead of a brown, it would probably most likely sell for a lot more. Now, this coin here only sold for around $200, so nothing super valuable, but it's something that you can always look for on your wheat pennies, and it's a $200 penny. So not a bad profit if you come across one. Now here it is. Here is an example of a red version of that double die obverse. So we see on the coin slab RD, graded by PCGS, mint state 66, so red. And this coin sold for over $575. So we definitely over doubled in value just because of that grade. Now for the 1939, now this one here is graded at a mint state 62 red brown, and the coin has been struck off center. Again, I say this in a lot of my videos. It probably gets a little repetitive, but I know there's a lot of people that are new to the channel. Off centers, you can look for these on just about any type of coin out there. Always be on the lookout for off centers. Some are 5% off center, some are way off center, you know. Now this penny here sold for over $125. Now for this 1939 wheat penny, this one has an obverse brockage, and again, errors like this can take place on all kinds of different coins, so always be on the lookout for that. This is very noticeable. If you came across this on any type of coin, you would definitely notice it. Don't need a coin microscope for that. This coin sold for over $185. By the way, if you guys do want a coin microscope, I do have those available on couchcollectibles.com. Link is in the description of every single video. Now this coin here also has a brockage error taking place on it, and we can see that here clearly in the images displayed here. We actually see the 1 and cent here of the reverse here on the front of the coin, which is really cool. I love that. This penny sold for over $370. Not too bad, 370 bucks. Now for high graded coins, 1939 D mint mark. Again, this is solely valuable just because of the condition of the coin. The high grade, the mint state 68 red grade. This penny sold for over $7,000 because of that grade. Same exact thing with this coin, the 1939, but this is the S mint mark, and it's graded at a mint state 67 red. This coin sold for over $1,700. So just because of that high grade, that is what's going to give it the value. Same with the proof. Now this proof is graded at a proof 66, and this coin sold for over $4,000. Boy, is that a nice coin or what? If you're not familiar with proof coins versus regular business strike coins, definitely just go to my channel or type in proof coins couch collectibles here on YouTube, and you guys will find those videos. Now here is a 1939 no mint mark, and this coin sold for over $7,000, again because of its high grade. But let's check out some other error pennies that you should always be on the lookout for. This is a proof set. So it's a 1970 proof set to be specific. If you have any of these, you want to look on the Lincoln penny for an error. So we're going to show you exactly what to look for on your penny. Also, if you find any 1970s proof pennies, look for these errors. Even if the coin isn't in a proof set, you could still sometimes find these coins in circulation. Alright, so first up, the 1970s proof penny. Alright, so this is the large date. Now I've done a video on large date versus small date, so just type in large date versus small date penny couch collectibles on YouTube and you'll find those videos. Now what's special about this one is that it is a double die obverse. So you see doubling on the word trust, and you also see doubling as well on the date 1970. Now here is a penny that has been graded by NGC, and it has that double die obverse. It is the large date. So this penny here sold for over $275. Next up is a 1970. Now this one is interesting because it is the large date over the small date. I also did a whole video on that, so just type in 1970 pennies, couch collectibles, and you will find those videos. Now this large date over the small date also has a double die obverse. So we see doubling here on the lettering, "In God We Trust," as well as on the word liberty, and also on the date 1970. So if you guys want to see your coins up close like this, I have coin microscopes available on couchcollectibles.com. Link is in the comments below. Alright, so here is that 1970s proof penny that has that double die obverse, large date over the small date. Now it is graded at a proof 67, so the coin grading scale only goes up to 70 if you're not familiar with that. I do have a whole coin grading video as well. Just type in coin grading couch collectibles and you will find that video also. Now this penny here sold for over $430. These are such super simple errors to look for on your proof coins, but let's keep on moving on. We're going to the 1970s small date. Now you can see that this is a double die obverse as well. There's doubling taking place on the word liberty. So that is on the front of the coin, the obverse of the coin. Also for the 1970s, you want to look for tripling. Instead of a DDO, double die obverse, this is a TDO, a triple die obverse. And you can see that really well there on the word liberty as well as on the date 1970. Now here is a penny that has that triple die obverse. Now it is the large date version of the 1970, and this penny sold for over $585. Moving on to a 1971s double die obverse. Now this one is extremely doubled. You can really see the doubling there, very visible in the image displayed on the word liberty and on the phrase "In God We Trust." And again, we see it there on the date 1971. Now here is a penny, the 1971s proof penny that has that double die obverse. If we zoom in there to liberty, you can really see it there. And this penny here is in excellent condition, and this coin sold for over $3,900. Now keep in mind though, if your penny is all scratched up and dinged up and it doesn't grade as high if you send it to a coin grading company, it's not going to sell for these prices, but if it does have that doubling, it still will sell for a little bit of money. So here's an example of a lamination error taking place on a Lincoln penny. You see that there on Lincoln's mouth, on his face there, even his chin and his nose. And then here's an example of a lamination error that's taking place on, you know, almost a third of the side of the coin. So there's different types of laminations, and that's exactly what we're going to talk about and show you what some of these coins have sold for. Alright, so first up here, this is an 1870 3-cent nickel. Now it has an obverse lamination error on it. You can see that there on the front of the coin, and this coin here sold for a little over $100. Now next up is a Indian head penny from 1890. This also has an obverse lamination on it, and you can see that there at the bottom of the front of the coin, there by the date 1890 itself. So that is a lamination error taking place on that. Now this coin here sold for a little over $100 as well. Moving right along, this is a Lincoln penny, a 1912 wheat penny that has an attached lamination taking place there on the front of the coin. And you see that there right to the left of Lincoln's shoulder. So this coin here sold for over $630. Moving right along, this is a 1921s that has a lamination. It is a silver Walking Liberty $half coin. So you can see that these laminations take place on just about every coin. So you really can look for this on any of your coins that you find or that are in your coin collection. Now this 1921s sold for over $255. Moving right along to a piece dollar. This is a 1923s silver piece dollar, and you see that lamination taking place right there on the right side of the coin. Now this coin here sold for a little over $100 as well. Next up is a 1943 silver nickel. So a silver Jefferson nickel here. It is the Philadelphia mint with the P mint mark there on the reverse, and on the front is where the lamination is. So we can clearly see that in the image displayed. Some of these laminations can be smaller, some of them can be larger, as you're seeing here throughout the video. This coin here sold for over $200. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe in the middle. Check out the videos to the left of me. And until tomorrow, I will see you all in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.